To me, the West Side is family. It's tight-knit, and I think that comes from being predominantly Chicano, Latino, and the cultural characteristics and the heritage that comes with that.
I love the whole history of the neighborhood. First, that it's indigenous, that we're on native land, and we have all these natural elements that are so special right here in this neighborhood, being on the Mississippi River and the caves, the natural bluffs, and those are all hidden treasures and hidden gems of the entire Twin Cities.
Seeing the generations of families that have been here and how they leave their mark on the landscape, whether it's through the murals or it's through the mercados, and people rep the West Side.
They say the West Side is the best side.
Machete Studios, we're an art and music collective. We're a fine arts contemporary gallery. We feature local and emerging artists, as well as national and international Latinx artists. We're also a screen print house and a boutique. We're mostly friends and families who range in age from the very young to abuelitas. Machete Studios started because of systemic inequity, because there's so many artists from the West Side who have never had a place to show. So we started as families who were coming together with all the different skills and talents that we had to support one another as artists in all different kinds of art forms.
We get pigeonholed a particular time of year, so Dia de los Muertos or Cinco de Mayo, but we know that we're a lot more than that, particularly now when there's so many negative narratives about who we are as people.
Most people don't identify as an artist because it's just a tradition that's within the family that everybody carries forward.
Being on Machete has helped me actually, blossom more as an artist.
We're practicing professional artists. We might pull from our cultural roots that have strong, deep roots in folk art forms. Papel picado is a traditional art form of Mesoamerica, most known for the area of Mexico. Papel picado means cut paper or bitten paper. In its ancient form, it represents the element of air or wind, which also is the words of our ancestors. One of the ways that we work with the community is by passing on traditional art forms through intergenerational workshops.
Welcome to Intro to Pre-Columbian Flute Making. Today we'll be making a single barrel flute. The flute making workshop is definitely about reviving the traditions of my ancestors, of the Aztecs and the Mayans. We know from the archaeological digs that music was a huge part of pre-Columbian indigenous culture. Music was used for sacred purposes, for religious purposes.
I learned how to make these flutes from an elder in the community who was doing a workshop on ceramic flutes. So then, everything we had learned, I thought it would be a great idea for Lecture Machete to do ceramic workshops here. So my hope is just to pass the knowledge on to the youth, and really whoever would like to learn how to make these instruments. We're gonna take the top end of the square cutter and then just start slowly pressing it in there. Their sound. I'm in several bands, and we pretty much use the ceramic flutes in at least a little bit of each of those bands. in the creation of the music.
All I got is pain locked deep inside. So much fire in my eyes that I'm legally blind. I take it out on who's close, that's what you'll find.
Los Nativos has more of a revolutionary Chicano feel to it. That's what always has fueled us, I believe, is this revolutionary aspect of the music and using it as a vice to get our message out.
We make vibrations for the fam to feed off. The engine that I use helps the band to speed off. You really want to gamble? Cause the dice can be tossed.
Los Nativos is who we are. Even how we evolved with our instrumentation. Chilam has solo ideas and solo projects. You know, I have solo projects.
And the latest project we have going on is Lady Shook.
It's Rebecca's band, that's her thing.
Resistencia, 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 resistencia. Resistencia, 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 resistencia.
Lady Shook first formed after I lost a baby, and I turned to music for healing. It happened really organically. I just started writing songs, and they started coming out on the guitar. And with the encouragement of the collective to start sharing that music, we started playing in different performances that we curate as a collective.
Que lo grite mi abuelo desde el mundo nublado. Que lo cante mi abuela de la finca de los Jinga. Que lo cuerde mi hijita de su tierra robada. Que lo escuche ya el pueblo. No ganamos dejar ni un no, 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 no.
There's always been a resilience of people in this neighborhood. No matter what it is over here, if you're a part of it, you're a part of the family, you're a part of the fight, you're a part of the struggle.
We're using art, music, and culture as a form of resistance and a way to deliver a message about who we are as Indigenous people.
Resistencia, resistencia.